Hi guys, Will here from WB Trading and welcome back. If you are new to the channel, please do hit that subscribe button and tap the bell icon so that you don't miss any of the free content that I share with the trading community here on YouTube. So something a little bit different today, and actually a first for the channel too. So I was on a mentoring call with a client earlier this afternoon, Matthew, and after the call I was going back through the recording that I keep of every call that I do so that I can look back, review the session, improve what I do, write down helpful pointers for the client. And I just thought some of these points would add massive value for other traders because I think a lot of people will relate to Matthew's story. So he's lost his job due to the virus, I believe, but thankfully as that happened, he'd more or less just joined me and began working with me. And he's actually been able to almost immediately replace his income altogether via his trading account, which for a lot of people would not only be a much needed lifeline, it'd actually be a welcome change of career too, right? So maybe you're listening to this video right now and you've lost your job, or maybe you're potentially on the frontier of losing your job as this whole world changes, technology comes in, restrictions come in, and the ability to generate income via the markets from home no less would change your life. If that sounds like you, you are genuinely going to take massive value from what I'm about to share here today. So take out a pen, take out a piece of paper so that you can make notes and get ready to do so. Now, this will be slightly different to the clients' interviews I've done in the past because again, this is not an interview. This is an actual mentoring session that took place a few hours ago. But of course, I've cut out anything overly personal. I've removed the bulk of our actual conversation. And what I'm going to present here are just a few key points that, again, I think will really add value for any trader listening to this that wants to trade full-time, wants to replace the day job and so on, exactly like Matthew has this year. And if anything, he's proof that it's possible. That's for sure. So stay tuned. Again, grab a pen, grab a piece of paper, and I really hope that the conversation helps. Enjoy. Picture. So how's trading been in general over the last, let's say, 4 weeks?
Absolutely, like really good, like really good. It's probably the best I've ever traded, to be honest. Not due to the amount of volume that I've traded, because I've only actually placed 5 trades in the last 3 weeks, which I talked to you about the last time about didn't want to overexpose the account. Do you know what I mean? And because a lot of the pairs are correlated. Do you know what I mean? Even if the pound's going up, the euro will generally go up, and do you know what I mean? Even though there are a lot of different currencies that are fairly correlated, if you look at them, do you know what I mean? So I wanted to train myself to trade with only being in one position at one time, and that will make us more of a disciplined trader, because I'll only be looking for the absolutely perfect setups. Do you know what I mean? And to be honest, that's I've traded 5 times. I've been in 5 trades. I've placed other orders which haven't activated, but I've only taken 5 trades, and all 5 have hit target. So I've had 100% in the last 3 weeks. Do you know what I mean? So, and that's due to just being so picky with my trades. Do you know what I mean? So it's not even, I know I haven't been taking other trades, but I mean, this week's been a really slow week anyways, with it being bank holiday and start the month and that. But I literally took 1 trade the first week that we spoke, and then the second week I took 3 trades, and they all rolled in at 1R. And I just think, if I can keep this mindset, this discipline, this strategy with these rules, with your strategy, because it's your bias bar that I'm trading, and only that, and only on the 4 hour. I've got structure, and I've got discipline, and I've got patience. Do you know what I mean? Because it's patience at the end of the day that wins this race as well. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So I mean, that's where I am, and I feel like the pep talk that I had last week, going away from that, absolutely changed everything for me. Just and obviously, as you can see, from my results this week, that in the last 3 weeks, that I'm 5 hour up. I know it's not loads, but at the end of the day, it's consistent. Do you know what I mean? And I just want to be consistent because I know I've got the funding now. I'm more. I'm like what I'm saying is I'm not saying I'm more profitable, but I feel happier. Do you know what I mean? Being able to place a trade, like you say, close the laptop, and then walk away, and I'm 100% happy with that trade getting put on. You know.
Brilliant. So, talk to me about routine then. So, let's say on an average week, Monday to Friday, what's the routine looking like at the moment, and what's the process?
Yeah. So I'm up at 5:30, which I've always done anyways. But I'm up at 5:30, cup of coffee, turn my laptop on, look at the 6 o'clock candle because that's the first candle I want to look at on the 4 hour buy spot. Yeah, and then I'll have a look. Then I'll get myself in the shower after that, and then I will do a little bit of research. You know, I'll do a little bit of research, just like on like previous charts. You know what I mean? Like looking at statistics and stuff like that, and like what happened yesterday, and you know, and stuff like that, and then and then I'm just looking at the 10 o'clock candle. You know, and just waiting, just looking for a setup sort of thing. And then once like 10 o'clock's out of the way, I'll kind of just go about my day. You know, just go about my day. Go shopping, take the dogs out, and just be ready. You know, just be ready to then have a look at the 2 o'clock candle. Do you know what I mean? And you know, it's pretty just relaxed. You know, just you know, just generally relax like that. You know, because I know I'm just checking the charts like once every 4 hours, you know. But I will have a look at the odd hourly candle as well, like between 6 and 10, you know, to see if there's any movements. You know what I mean? Like on the hourly chart, and I did take one of the trades that I took. Was on the other 1 hour chart. And it won. It was on what was it on? AUD USD. It was last Friday. Yeah, so I think it was last Friday or last Thursday. No, sorry, last Wednesday. So that's pretty much it, really. And I've just got me. I've got my day. I've got my day to just do what I want. You know, just do a bit in my gym. I've got a multi gym in my spare room with a £16,000 in. So I've made like I've made because I've got that at 2% risk, so I've made like 300 quid on that. So that's like, you know, a nice little weekly wage I'm able to pull from that, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, but you know, like I know I've not had a lot to do with you over the last 3 weeks, but it doesn't mean that I haven't been like thinking about what you've been saying and everything like that. You know what I mean? And I've been obviously been looking forward to the call with you, but I felt like I've not needed you as much because that talk that we had last time, I went away from that with a totally different mindset, and I knew I had to change the way I was trading, whether we're going to implement something else into it to filter out them bad trades, and I have done, and it's working. And now I'm happy just to take 2 trades a week on average because that's all I need. If they're going to be highly successful trades, that's all I need, and it just comes natural now. I'm not searching for things that aren't there that fit my criteria in the market. Do you know what I mean? And I like that. I'm more relaxed. I've got my life back. I know when I'm looking at the chart, you know what I mean? And I know if I wait 3 days for one setup, the likelihood is it's probably 90% going to be money in my bank off that trade. Do you know what I mean? So that's all I've got to wait for. It's just about discipline and patience is the biggest thing over any strategy. Do you know what I mean? And that's what I've learned. You know. That's it. Like, less is more. It is like less is more, and I've just been like looking at inspirational characters like Warren Buffett, stuff like that. Just like saying that trading is the definition of trading is patient patient people taking money from impatient people. That's what he says. Do you know what I mean? And it's totally that's absolutely 100% correct. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like someone who goes to university to be a brain surgeon, right? For like or a like a surgeon or something for like just say like 5 years or something, or 6 years, maybe more, right? And what they get taught at university, right? Once they're qualified, they don't go out in the operating theatre and start doing things differently. Do you know what I mean? They do everything the way that they've been taught to do it. Do you know what I mean? Like textbook. Otherwise, someone's not going to come out of that operating theatre with the results that they thought they were going to have. Do you know what I mean? So you've got to treat it, like you say, as a business, as a professional. Do you know what I mean? As your job. So what I'm getting taught, I've got to treat it like a job and take it seriously and make sure that I follow them rules 100%. Otherwise, I'm going to lose money. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just like I say, like it's all mindset that I've like only ever struggled with. Like I've been on mindset course and that, but like something's just clicked more in the last few weeks. But it's definitely because I'm getting like mentored off you, even though it's been quiet for the last 3 weeks. I haven't needed to speak to you, but you're in my mind all the time, and it's like I need to follow these rules correctly, otherwise I won't have good results for Will in 3 weeks' time and myself. Do you know what I mean? So it's like you know what I mean? It was just like I feel like it's one of the finishing parts, like to the sort of the puzzles really, like getting on board with you because you've been able to make me more disciplined.
Yeah, brilliant. So it sounds like it's the accountability that's made a big difference.
Yeah, it is. Like the accountability, but also knowing that I've got your mentorship for a while now, and building on that on this strategy, and you know what I mean, and it's working. Do you know what I mean? It's just it's I've all right, mate. Like, yeah, I think I'm definitely feeling loads better. Like I'm really happy like within my training now, and I feel like I've got my training life back. Like I'm meeting some good results, good progress. And it's just I feel like I'm able to like fit that in with my life now. Like do you know what I mean? It's like that. That's where I want to be. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to be stuck in front of the computer for 4 5 hours in the morning trying to make money. I just want to look at it like 4 times a day for 15 minutes and then make the same amount of money. Do you know what I mean? Like you can do it if you have the right, if you're in the right trade. Do you know what I mean? If you wait for that right trade, you'll make money. It gives you the best chance. And I've definitely learned that waiting 1 2 3 days for that perfect trade, when it comes in, it just makes you money. Do you know what I mean? And that's that waiting, that having that patience is is like is a skill in itself, and I've realized that. Do you know what I mean?